I'm going to show you what I did for 6 months to scale my SMMA to 134K a month because it's super simple. Every guru has shared you their unique mechanism for doing this to try and sell you their 10K course by teasing you with information. But I run my agency to this day. I'm going to give away all my systems that will work even if you were just a beginner. All right, guys, so getting your first banger case study, guys. The first and most important part, I know it seems simple, is getting your first client, because no matter if you're just making your website or logo, all of that, that's not getting you, that's not moving the needle forward in terms of getting your first client. And the best ways to get your first client are using cold email or paid ads. And later on in this video, I'll be showing you the top methods in order to print appointments with paid ads. So I'll go into that later on in this video, but essentially the best ways to get your first client are using cold email and paid ads. And the easiest way to do this is offering a test drive or free trial at first. And I know people will be like, oh yeah, I don't want to do free trials. But if you're not really good at something at the beginning, why does it make sense for you to charge those high ticket retainers when you don't even know what you're doing at first? It makes no sense. And I got my first few case studies all from free trials. I was working my 9-to-5 job at the time still, so I was able to do it. I really suggest doing a test drive in the beginning because it's less risk and it's easier to get your foot in the door with all these clients if you run a test drive offer in the beginning, because it's so much easier to get your clients doing that. And it shows that you're willing to put your own skin in the game. Obviously on this, do not run with your own ad spend. I'd be really cautious of buyers like that want you to put your own ad spend into it. But you want to find the ones with already big marketing budgets already and run a test drive for them for 15 or 30 days. Just to show that you know what you can do, and then get your banger case study from that. So you just want to do a test drive in the beginning so it'll be easier to close your first few clients. But once you guys have your first client, what you guys will want to do is onboard them and set proper expectations. Do not promise them the moon in order just to sign them up. This is not what you want, because if you promise them the moon, most people will mess up on this, and they will literally promise the world on the whole thing, guys. And this is the whole problem with agencies, is that they promise the world and they can't deliver on the results. So I would just avoid going over and trying to promise the world in the beginning, because as long as you set realistic expectations, you're probably going to have a good experience with them. And even if you don't do that great of an experience, they won't harm you for it because you didn't try to promise them the world, guys. That's the biggest thing in all this. Do not promise them the world if you don't even know what you're doing, especially in the beginning. And then after this, guys, is you have to get them good results. And I have many different videos breaking down service delivery and how to run ads on Facebook. And I'm going to be doing other ones on YouTube or TikTok, but I think the highest leverage one is Meta ads, just because literally it's the best cost per acquisition for many different niches, guys. So I'll just start with Meta ads and just roll with Meta ads in the beginning, because it's literally our bread and butter. Obviously, if you already have experience running ads in another platform, you guys can go ahead and start with that. But in order to get good results, yeah, running ads is a part of it, but you have to over communicate in the beginning, because you have a lot more time in the beginning because you don't have as many clients. So you need to over communicate in the beginning and make sure that they have a good experience. You need to constantly be checking on how you guys can improve and make the experience better for them. So that is literally the biggest thing, is just over communicate, check in with them daily. Be like, oh yeah, what can do better? Is the lead quality down? And literally just go into things like that, and you guys will give them a much better experience, because most agencies don't do this. They sign them on, they onboard them a little bit, and then they don't contact them for weeks after weeks, and then they'll wonder why the clients are leaving them. And then once you guys get them good results and they're satisfied with their service after the first month, you guys will have them record a testimonial for you guys. And this is something you can throw on your websites, you can put on your ads and anything like that, guys. So that is the biggest thing, is have them record a testimonial. Have them record a testimonial for your first client. Obviously, you don't need to do this for all of them, but it's really important in the beginning. And as well, if other clients be like, oh yeah, can I contact someone as well? Because I've had clients want to contact other clients in the past as well. And if you do a good service, you can easily have them call them, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, he actually knows what he's doing, and he provides a good service. So that's really about getting your first banger case study, guys. And this one's more about your service delivery, but the same thing applies for outreach and ads as well. So if you have two different people, right? So one tests 1 ad a day, one tests 10 to 30 new ads a day. Which one do you think will succeed? And the one that tests 1 ad a day, because this used to be me. I'm speaking to myself when I'm making this video, guys, because I used to only test 1 ad a day, and I'd be like, SMMA doesn't work, Facebook ads don't work, they're not that good, and clients keep leaving me, guys. So this is literally the problem with only testing 1 ad a day, is you literally don't have the data in order to be good yet. because if you're only testing 1 ad a day, that's not enough volume. There's literally people testing like tons of different ads a day. Like we're literally testing 30 to 50 new ads a day at this point because we're spending over $2 million a month in ad spend, guys. So it literally takes so much to succeed, because once you start testing like 10 to 30 new ads a day, I'm not saying ramp up the volume on all these ads and just waste a ton of money. Do it like on really small budget at first, and then once you guys have this down, you'll have so many more winning ads. Clients will actually rely on you, and people will end up copying you. Because in the beginning, I tried copying. It resulted in one client leaving me. Nothing good comes from like copying other people. But now, since we're spending so much, so many people are copying our ads. So we know that we're like a leader in the space now. And this only happens because we are testing so much with like new ads and everything like that. And whether this is B2B ads, whether this is B2C ads, it's the same thing. And the same thing with like outreach. If you send like 10 DMs a day, right, you're not going to get a ton of clients. But if you send 100, 200 a day, or 1,000 a day with like some of these new like AI, like automated services like that, you can actually get a ton more appointments booked, even like without paid ads. But if you test a bunch of like different ads, or like you test a bunch of different outreach scripts, you're gonna find the one that works for you. Because in the beginning, I tried quote email first. I was like, oh yeah, like quote email is not that great, but I was only sending like 50 to 100 a day, and that's like literally nothing. There's people literally sending like millions of quote emails a day and like printing appointments off that. So like anything works. It just really comes down to the volume. So like whatever you're doing right now in your agency, if you're not seeing that much success, literally double or triple the outputs, and you guys will start seeing so much more success in this game, right? So that is literally the math that guarantees it. It's really just a volume game, and without volume, you're never going to know what works, and you're never going to test enough, and you're just going to be like, oh yeah, like it doesn't work for me. So really, guys, you got to be testing new things each and every day, whether that's outreach, ads, hiring, everything like that. You guys got to be testing so many different new things, and then you guys will succeed in this game. All right, guys, next up, I want to talk about how to build a product so good your offer sells itself, guys. And this is something I learned along the way of building up to $2 million a month. So literally, you need to be focusing more on marketing rather than sales. And I think a lot of agencies have this flip-flopped. But as we started looking at more and more companies, like one of our biggest competitors in our niche, they literally don't even have a sales team. The founder just takes all of his sales calls himself, and he invests more into the marketing team. That was really like one thing that we learned heavily on, is like we need to keep investing more and more into the marketing rather than the sales. Like I think Nathan Bentley said this right. We need to put the marketing back in marketing agency, guys. So really, you really need to focus down on marketing, because most agencies don't even know how to run ads, and they don't know how to actually provide a good service. And so all the videos online are all about like, oh yeah, like how do you get new clients? And like it really should be flip-flopped. It should be more videos on service delivery. And those should be the ones that are popping off, because so many people just focus on sales and bringing in new clients, but those clients churn every single month, and they're like, oh, I wonder why I'm not making any money long-term with this. And it's because like the marketing is not as good as you think it is. So one major thing is to not focus too much on sales and rather focus it more on service delivery. Because if you just have like 4 to 5 clients in the beginning and keep scaling them up and getting really good results for them, you're going to make a lot more money in the long term rather than just churning and burning clients, guys. So rather than focusing on hiring out a bunch of sales reps, closers, and all that, like hire out ones that can actually help you provide a better service for your clients, and figure out ways in which you can spend more time on like your actual marketing so that you can provide a better service. Because if you don't have a good service, you don't have a company. Yeah, you can have a bunch of different like sales and closers and stuff like that. Like everyone will like glamorize like hiring a bunch of closers and everything like that. But like if you can't provide a good service, it's just a waste of money on your end. So really do your best to focus more on the marketing part of things. And then later on, you can figure out the sales and everything like that as well. Like obviously you do have to get clients through the door. So you do have to focus on like how to actually bring in like clients and everything like that. You can do that easily with paid ads or cold email, but you don't need to be hiring out a bunch of people for that as well. So you can just really just focus on putting all of your money onto that actual marketing side. Like figure out how you can learn more, like learn how to create better ads. Like to this day, we're still like paying a bunch of money to like mentorships and everything like that, so we can like have a step above in terms of our like marketing and everything, guys. So really, you guys really need to put the marketing back in marketing agency and really get after it, guys. So that's the biggest part in making money long-term within SMMA, is really just figuring out the marketing side of things, and then the sales will sell itself. If you have a good product, like people will be reaching out to you trying to get like buy leads from you, buy like stuff from you guys. if your product is really good, people will be reaching out to you without even like doing anything, guys. So that's the name of the game, is like once you get really good at service delivery, people will start reaching out to you and start copying you. And last up, guys, I want to go into how to print B2B appointments for your agency using paid ads, guys. So this is like the name of the game and how you can print as many appointments as possible. And this is like literally the easiest way to get appointments onto your calendar. And the next step would be cold email. Obviously there's cold calling or cold DMs as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. So I'll go over like the types of ads and then also the ad copy as well. So for the types of ads, guys, there are going to be two main ones in which we primarily do, and that's UGC ads and that's image ads. And these are the easiest ones that we've done, and they're just the ones that work well because they are proven. And an example of like an image ad here is like, you call it your target audience right here, and you say like, oh yeah, we're looking for 5 more solar pros who want us to run their ads 100% for free for 30 days. So that'd be like more of like the test drive offer. And then like you want to implement like some sort of social proof. Obviously in the beginning you won't have this, so you don't need that part of that at the start. But then you go into like, so if you have a real marketing budget, click the link below and book a call. And that part right here is basically like to like weed out some people who think like that you're going to be paying for the ad spend. So like this will bring in like people who have big marketing budgets, and that's the people that you want to target, because they'll let you do like a test for like 30 days with their marketing budget. And if you get them good results, that can be a long-term client for you guys. So that's something that you can do for like an image ad. And then you can make this into like a UGC video ad. You just like record yourself saying like, oh yeah, like solar pros. We're looking for 5 more solar pros who want us to run their ads 100% for free for 30 days and go into like XYZ. So if you have a real marketing budget, click the link below and book a call with us. Just something simple, straightforward like that, guys. That's literally like the name of the game. And some of these people are just always looking for like new like leads, appointments, everything like that, guys. So you like B2B paid ads is like great tool to use depending on your niche and to really get a ton of appointments booked on your calendar. And now let's go into like the ad copy in which you'd be running for like your primary text. And the 3 biggest things for this is like, one, you want to call out like your target audience. You want to show social proof if you have any. Obviously, if you don't have any case studies or anything yet, you can leave this part off. And then you want to make sure it really speaks to their pain points. So let's go ahead and dive into an example copy right here. So we see solar pros. Are you tired of marketing partners talking a big game and delivering excuses? So you've tried the gurus, the experts, and we'll change your life, guys. But you're still chasing like consistent like deals, anything like that. So then you go into like their pain points. The lead quality tanks, the cost per lead skyrockets, and suddenly it's your fault. So that's probably ones that like solar pros are really like taking dear to their heart, because they literally have all these agencies blaming it on them. And then like it comes up with like different quotes like, you need to let the algorithm learn, like you're not spending enough, like let's upgrade you to like our premium package. These are all things that they've heard before. And then you go into like how you're different, because if you're not testing like new creatives every single week, like you're gonna fall behind, because the algorithm and platform is changing every single week, and you have to stay up to date by like testing out like many different ads like every single day. So literally that is like how you would frame like the ad copy, guys. Just something similar like that. Like AI wrote this one.